Welcome to iLEAD Online. We are so thrilled to have you take an online class with us this year. Our general orientation video today that you are watching is going to cover an overview of what iLEAD Online is and what online learning is if you've never taken an online class. I will be reviewing tips for success in online learning. I'll show you how to access, log into, and be a part of your online class in your learning management system. And I will show you how to get started in your classes. So what is iLEAD Online? We are a brand new program to iLEAD for the 2015-2016 school year. We serve all iLEAD programs. So whether you're an Innovation Studios learner or an Explorations learner, or you're on one of our campuses for our charter schools, you can take an online class with us. Our program is flexible. So we do follow a traditional school year calendar, which is located here. We start school September 8th. We have a fall break, a winter break, a spring break, and then we end school June 17th with 2 traditional semesters. A good rule of thumb for online learning is that you will spend about an hour a day, 5 days a week on one course. However, how you break up your time within that calendar is up to you. So if you want to excel and finish an entire semester in a couple of months or pace yourself out a little bit longer, if you enter a little bit late, that's okay. If you want to just focus on one class at a time, that's okay. If you want to work only on weekends, that's fine. And when you log in to do your coursework is up to you as well. So you don't have to log in at 2:45 every day and spend a whole hour on the course. You get to log in at a time that's convenient to you and spend as much time as you need to complete the activities. And then when you're done with that, you're done. There's no wasted seat time in online learning. Our program is meant to be engaging, so we have done our very best to create original content and classes that are fun and engaging. All of our classes are project-based. We follow a hybrid model of online learning, meaning that there is time for you to meet face-to-face with your facilitator. And if you can't meet face-to-face because of distance or time constraints, we have online video chatting that is also available. If you look at studies, the research shows us that the hybrid model of learning is the most successful for K-12 learners, meaning that learners who take an online class with no instructor time or personalization or face-to-face time, they don't do as well as learners who get to interact with their facilitator and their peers and who really have that network of support to help them in their classes. And as I mentioned before, all of our courses are facilitator created. There is no canned curriculum here. Our facilitators created and teach each of our courses. So if you've never been an online learner before, you will quickly find out that communication is the biggest key to success for online learning. And this is both oral communication and written communication with your facilitator and with your peers. Your facilitator cannot see you at home, and so raising your hand to ask a question doesn't work. You need to reach out to your facilitator, email us when you have questions, email us if you want to change your pacing guide a little bit, email us and let us know that something was really awesome or you have a cool idea for a project or you want to do this. We are here for you. We all love our jobs. We all believe in online learning and we all want you to be successful. You need to put in consistent effort. So set a pacing guide for yourself. Dedicate a specific time each week or each day to spend with this class and put in that effort. If you leave the class untouched for an entire month or two and then expect to catch up in a few days, or if it's the end of the semester and you're wanting to do the whole class in a week, it is possible, but it's very challenging and stressful. So put in the consistent effort and go back to this point. Communicate with us when you do feel stressed out or you have procrastinated and you need a little bit of motivation to get back on track. And self-direction is another huge key to success for online learning. Reading directions, going back and looking at things, doing some searching on the internet, and really just taking the time to work through the lessons and engage yourself with the content is really important. So, we use the Haiku Learning Management System. This is an amazing platform to take your classes on, and I'm going to walk you through how to access your course. So you will have received an email from Haiku that looks like this, Haiku Learning, and it will say you are invited to join the Haiku Learning class and then whatever course it is that you're taking. Go ahead and click through that email. And again, this is all outlined step by step in the slideshow that I'm referencing to. So you don't have to necessarily follow along with me, but if you'd like to pause and do this step by step with me, that's wonderful. Or if you'd just like to watch and then go through it later, you can do that as well. So you're going to want to find this massive blue link right in the middle of the email. You and your parent will use this email to join the class. So your parent has access to the class. They can't submit your homework for you or anything, and they can't mess with your grades, but they can see what you're learning and when you should be learning it and what your grade is and what your facilitator has commented on in terms of the work that you've submitted. So go ahead and click this link. And you will see this invitation code and it has already been filled in for you. If it hasn't, you can go back to your email and find that invitation code below the link. Or if you'd like to fill in your parent invitation code, it's a slightly different code. Make sure that the class that you're being registered for is correct, and then you can go ahead and skim the class description if you'd like, and then click Next. And then you will be prompted to sign in. Now, if you are already registered on Haiku, you can go ahead and just enter your username and password, or you can click register if you've never had an account before. So you will enter your first name, and I'm entering as a fake student named Sandy Student, and your last name and your email. And then you will create your own username and password. Click Agree to Terms of Service, and then go ahead and create your account. And once you go ahead and click Submit, it will take you to your home page in your classes. Anytime you log in, if your facilitator has posted a new announcement, it will pop up for you. You can read the announcement and then click OK. So we've enrolled here in iLEAD US History, and that's okay if it's not the class that you enrolled in with us. I'm just giving an example. And I just want to point out a couple of features. So if you click this Home button in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, this takes you to your Haiku Learning portal. And if you're taking more than one course with us at iLEAD, your classes will all show up in this nice menu right here. You will also have a calendar of events that is compiled of all of your facilitators' events calendars in your classes. So you'll be able to see what's going on. And you'll be able to see any announcements, grades, an activity that your instructor has posted or that you've posted. So this is a nice kind of home page. You can also access your classes through this upper Dropbox, and if you ever need help, you can access the Help Center, which has a lot of great frequently asked questions. You can email your teacher directly through this link, or you can request a walkthrough for this page, and it will give you some helpful hints. So I've just walked you through a little bit about how to check your email, register for Haiku, and then check your classes. This is also again available in this slideshow that I'm going through. So it is available to you if you need some more step-by-step help. And then your next step here is to explore your class. So if you go back to Haiku and click into your class, you're going to want to look at, oops, here we go, your course homepage. You'll want to read the class description, check for any announcements, which have already popped up and we've read, and then make sure you look for your instructor information. So each facilitator has provided you their email address, some office hours, and a way to contact them. Each class will have a syllabus and then how to begin. So in each class, there's a short orientation week that we will spend the first week of class doing. You can click in here, and there will be very specific directions on how to get started, including some more in-depth details on how to use Haiku, that learning management system, most effectively. So that is it for your initial orientation video. Please visit us at ileadschools.org/online classes if you have any questions or want to direct your friends to our awesome program. You can register for more courses on our website, view our course catalog, or contact us directly from the website. If you have any general questions about the program, feel free to reach out to our director, Miss Erin Jones, or reach out to your individual facilitator for content or class-specific questions. We really hope you enjoy your online class. Please spread the word about us and have a fantastic start of the school year.